Kubor ka Batisi TV. Lawan Rashapi da ka Frank Motors. I am Tata Punch. Price starting at 5.80 lakhs. Ringkat bat ka net foodish. Ordar mapi nginwan ra amangi hakir dob yeng jongpi.
Menteri Rangba Kejelau Konrad Kongkau Sangma ringkat lang berubah Hamlet Son Doling ubalong UMLA jangka Milliam Constituency badru Menteri Sarkar Jela haka sentrik Risau Arajar Arpuar kilabu yung maunong rem nakbenta bante yag indoor stadium haka Shnong Lawsohtun haka jinglut kabukot Klur tingkah Menteri Rangba habakren kum kongsan haka ni keski ulai thu maka jingte yag indoor stadium kabukot Klur tingkah on bay Pisa Marsteng dak Hilo India nakabha jang Sarkar Padeng bat nakabha jang Sarkar Jela ulai ro yuba Hamlet Son Doling ulai shimkhya banwara yakni ke project bat kumju egiwe ki kampen roy hapo ke constituency nakabenta ke roy ke par jong ki pajba ki basa hapo ke jeli jong ke Milliam constituency nakaliang jong ba Hamlet Son Doling habakren hakini ke jingelang ulong bakum unong mikmat ubala syak pun kubor hagi pajba ula persang menteri sitom nakabenta banura yaki song penroy hapo ke Shnong Lawsohtun bat haka constituency borok kuwei susu ulong bamentau dan elea ban penrung yak skim Jal Jivan Mission hadian baka Sarkar Padeng kala ai jing mendur ban penrung yak ni skim sam umbam umdi syaki Shnong ki bahar hapo ke census town haka ba ke jingmang Pisa kala kuat khatwei Klur tingkah
ka dorbos ng pulun hi bro kaway kakwa panay kublay kerpang yay local lamaliya jongi iba Hamlet Son Doling iba lakloy banwanra ya kani ka indoor stadium hangni hapo ka Shnong nga jongi ka Lawsohtun ya ka ba ila angnut labun bun snem kadai lingba kajing trestom kajing i mangisala man saiki pat ban yelum lang kumni man nyebu yaw ni manong rem hakbede bat ke indoor stadium kumbang itip bagi indoor stadium hangni po kasnong jangi kampadon kapapaka Andre lingba kajing trestom kajing i insa urlong shen ya kani kajing tumu kababha kajing i patngi kum kasnong hi baro kawai gidan atali gimadan football angni apo Shnong kajing i tadang ipet ya kimadan ru nilai idon kam sisya ban maramat angni apo Shnong kajing i badang shen ru apo kajing alam kajing a ringkat ki sports club ki members jong ador Shnong Lawsohtun tingkat kajing trailang bali local lamaliya jongi iba Hamlet Son Doling nila IT ya kaway ka memorandum say honorable sports minister iba Bantay Dor Lingdo iba nila ikandu hapo kaying sa kajong i na banta banay ka memorandum akabayade ban siang no daw artificial turf hangni hapo kamadan Shnong ngajongi kani kajing kandu ru kalong kay basotanan mana kaliang ngajong iru ila ay ka positive sign ha ka by day bat uniu turf hangni hapo ka Shnong ngajongi determen makiniru kinsalong kamshen ha ka ba nginyo yung new turf na banta ki khana kabile kai football kabay day pat bat ke indoor stadium na kaliang ador Shnong Lawsohtun ka sports club bat khamtam i local lamali jungi iba Hamlet Son Doling iba treshitom man penulong ya kani ka project banwanra hangni hapo ka Shnong jungi te kalong kay bastonat sibun mangi menta bahay kani ka project nilalaban bu yaw ni maunong rem hangni hapo ka Shnong jungi namar lalang ipet babuan tali ki program jong iba Hamlet Son Doling hakabede mati inauguration ki jong i ki function ki jong i bahab apa Milliam constituency Ni GE lengba ki YouTube baila Klur pat baila ong hakiti ki program bagi ka Lawsohtun ngilade ban Mang nakabenta ke indoor stadium hakador ka Klur tingka bat ya kani ngilai sisya by data brief bamkren tangah po ki news channel lane tang suban buksan ndrei lale sisya rakam mat menta ngilai basakhi ni krui hagaba ya kata ka jingang no jungi ya ka indoor stadium ila urlong.
This is just one of the step forward in implementing the sports policy. Since last few years, we are carrying forward lot of mandates. The overarching framework of sports policy is from the start where we have to identify the talent of the athlete to the final goal. The final goal is for the athlete to perform at his level best. He is given the opportunity, he or she has been given the opportunity to perform at the national, international stage and perform at his best level. So the few aspects of the sports policy in this regard, which the Department of Sports and the Directorate is implementing in last few years, like we have started this talent identification program along with the Meghalaya State Olympic Association, where Ashton team, the team which has which is run by an Australian Olympian, they have come here, they have moved to all the districts in Meghalaya. They have tested around 500 athletes from age group of 8 to 18 years of age, so that we can identify the hidden raw talent. And the findings of that exercise was also very inspiring, because they could find almost around 200 athletes from our state in this age group, which are at the super elite level. It means that they are good enough if they are given opportunity and support to practice in a particular sports discipline, they can go ahead and compete with the top talents of the world. So this is one aspect. Similarly, we have grassroots centers under Mission Football, where we are providing the opportunity to football. It's for school students to start learn football from the community coaches, and we are thinking that if the model becomes successful, we can extend it to other sports discipline going forward. So identifying talent is just the first aspect of it, as we have in sports policy. Once we identify the talent, we also have to give them the supporting infrastructure, both the hard infrastructure in terms of world-class stadiums. So we have we have the renovation of JN complex coming up, and the PS Angma stadium is also getting ready. The Voyager stadium is also being constructed. So the plan as per sports policy is, once these stadiums are constructed, these stadiums will not just be the standalone stadiums. We will also try to have some hostel facilities, some physiotherapy facilities, some nutritionists, some coaches, so that we can bring all those raw talents that we have identified from the grassroots. We can bring them there for 1 year, 2 years, support them in terms of their education, in their accommodation, food, nutrition, proper everything, so that we can provide a kind of a center of excellence for sports can be done in these new stadiums that are coming up.
Kalong siya kasi kapakaman, ya pi badenga, lumarba kani ke project, hapkin yo ya kido stadium, kadai ke bampi baro pi anot la slam menta. Bakadai ru kajang mo junga kum MLA, banon ra ibu community project, nam ta kabir kabiang jong Shnong barkum juru nam ta ikon samla. Sisha kum MLA jong pi, no banga job, ngam jusong jai tu, ngap shaman tray, banit kilar kan tikno, banon ra ik scheme hapok konvensi. Tangga po Lawsohtun, pi baro gisrot, da piyai menta ka serok Lawsohtun kare ka babha. Ka serok ka belasakut menta bon snem, sasan snem, hangtai po umjasai menta lalaban pendem. Ka serok sis po dang mau munu, blok 2 ka belasakut menta lalaban pendem. La penyoru arkro bersaban bhai gisrot, pi ginala nam tu dong blok 2, blok 3, 4, 5 but 6. Nala baksna menta berkumjo ka serot ka batamai balik nani nala sisi yang jong komira la persang menteri nam tak biang jong nong Shnong ngi scam ke jong no tu pi pai ba nong Shnong kalong kawei bakta kalong ba ka Shnong Lawsohtun ka Shnong ka bakardo yak umbam ka umdi ngalaji kenur ekspor bagi nong lam Shnong bagi dokumen begitu lang ba nga UMLA.
Mana kini lepas penyo lai kro sapulak. Ya ke skimum ke batamai. Nam ta kedong dok 1 2 bat 3 nang tei na poriat tendra. Mana kini katayo ngelawan rengkat bat kinong lam joga darbar Shnong. Ban kiyo syati tendra ban pai ikam karang bakam kanyat keluar. Nomor teng jumlah ban semkiap emali kakam badap lais nem suppose nem ru kam dem. Don bok sibun bapiau emali ubrang klan ke bor met ke bor phat ban ki ulum dang biang ban hiar sawa syariat ru dang biang. Laki ustai ngapet bat menek skill itu nga bakam kelayat sat. Gi target ban dem apo katiyo ban kong jong benai Disember. Bat katokom piniyo atang po kadong bak 1 2 bat 3. Kadai kawai ni kaba ibang palat. Ngalay ngalawan ngalapet. Kum kabatut bat basngur bat kabahe. Wad po porlang ru kahe. Dikene mereka dirap nam tan pi kadong bak 1 2 bat 3. Ya sya ta kan dia. Mo. Banwan kijing ba nam ta san sport post nem mangi mata ba sya ta kan dia. Ya sya sa kan dia in pedem no ya kane kumbam kumdi. Tiram ta ka Shnong thaw bro koi bat de. Kasukumen sibun bagi jing persang junga ban tiga bat cimasar ban perung yaki sensus tang hapok JJM kalau orlung mensuak JJM keterekam baik tangah rural area halamu ba nonglong ter seneng ke Lawsohtun nong se umlaka kini ke JJM kamla terkam nemar bagadai ke sensus town pada skim bagadai ke rural ke dajing trestom pada JJM pihak jong cimasar mentangin nak urban tekam yang JJM apa Lawsohtun. Bab kamang tiga kalong keba katway Klur. Bab pendiang umbam di lembag skim JJM. Kini di ponjung pini keberan Southern Telimanta. Buan geladu. La repair do. Dari menta pada inano dekba thamai. Bab katuru lawan ko ke expenditure ringkat bab kini ke JJM. Kini kalong kendiam kiba ispa benisa bab pi ko bidang Shnong kita berbentim ya kaya kayeng ikam kijam baru ndak ke department jong Shnong thai pro ko wei ba kani ke dos studio man pi pilong dan box sibone pihot bihe do pi hanil sanction do ma prakrur sa phailak basna ya ke dos studio hamni hapo Lawsohtun manga mapi kilong kimilong apa kedi ke dos studio ini wala kasu ini mio ile boxing ini mio ile basketball ini mio ile badminton ini mio ile table tennis Ndrai mono pada beli akai ke studio. Tadi ke jong no ke studio. Ya tadi manga bang pi ki pa nam ta ki khon ke jungi ke yo ya ke studio. But hak ke studio kenan ke basketball court, kenan ke badminton court, kenan ke table tennis court, kenan ke juga kre joki ke dewi senrang, kenan ke juga leisure bar, ba kum ta ter. La pen bit pin biang. Hak ta kom bakalong ke jimbet yang biang nam ta ki khnai lakai baru kenong ke burom nam ta Shnong Lawsohtun bro ko bei. Mensuang seorang for election. Kelang-kelang ayak ngakaran. Yang isusi. Bak kemudian kusensi. Marjan bak serselong. Tangkabai kendos dia muruk kamdon. Pek kejengkan junga. Haksnem arja kat nyuk apra for campaign election. Ngang susi. Kashnong. Kemudian kusensi. Marjan bak serselong. Henry. Tangkabai kendos dia muruk kamdon. Apring for balengkot. Lala penyo adu. Southly kendos dia nampak pipa jongka konsuensi. Kepada kam orang filem buat long, topi ki pai ba, ki long kme, ki long spa, ki badan ki jigi clear nam takawe ki khon kiti, ki jigi clear nam takalawai ke paten khon kiti, bat ko ki long Shnong, ngin tre dengan kat bat MLA dekat bat sarkar, habang tre dengan kat ke babha kalong ngiyo ke jigi nong. Dengan skam bau ne umanorium bagin PM dos kilo chimrasar, bat ngin pitikna bagam hapo marikut benai bakat wei ina mestang no namar ka tender le depan khot baraden de khot tender ndapan bisa rekod kisla mari bisa ko kisla in pentigana bakane ka kam ka sedang no khangba kanora yisnya ipi ki pai ba Shnong bakum juru ya ka da Shnong dia tang ni tiene ba khandiat klusiboni ko por jongpi playap kham slemane khandiat kita mnaker ndai ka jingesha jongpi kalong ka jing nong bade jang ki pateng ki jongi klbe sibol di baro ki long kme rangba isamlap khe gupret bakir pang ki somlo bak ji kuble ke bak pang nam ta darbar Shnong iba haribat ganja iba hybrid Shnong ucai rengka barga ko memori Bagi dengarkan kecing nong nong sepi pegat nong Shnong.
Wala pigupideng dakak siyar basiringeng kung balong basyupra klem don I apor babha apor kabadam haper thay kabadon kam apor kabadam haper thay kabadon kam kaspa kalong ayu hajar kalong ayu ka apor te kabadam wala penipiwan naging pagidulan manuya piban ken akor kabadam haper thay kabadon kam akor kabadam haper thay kabadon kam kaspakan long ayu kahajagan long ayu kaagod kabadam.
Friends, today this very long pending demand and a project that has been very close to the Honorable MLA's heart. Today we are able to lay the foundation stone after the sanction of rupees 8.7 crores that is being sanctioned for this project, where majority of the funds, 50% will be coming from Khelo India, Government of India's program, and the rest, 50%, will be coming from the state government's budget. We are hopeful that the work also for this stadium will start very soon. There was a time when Meghalaya used to be brought out as an example of a state where there was no water supply. There were only 4,600 houses in rural areas which had water supply through pipe. People used to laugh at Meghalaya and say that only 4,000 houses in the rural areas have piped water. I'm not talking about urban area. JJM is for rural areas. And this was the status of Meghalaya at one point in time. But today, in matter of 4.5 years, I'm happy to tell you that on the 2nd of October, because of the work and the performance of the JJM and the government of Meghalaya, the Honorable President of India has awarded Meghalaya as the best performer, as one of the best performers under JJM project. It's a huge award and achievement for the government of Meghalaya and for the people of our state. And therefore, friends, this transformation has not taken place just in one department. This transformation has taken place across the governance. And that is why today, the President of India has given us an award for JJM. The Health Department and the Ministry has given us an award for one of the best performing states in the insurance, in the health sector. We have been awarded one of the best states in terms of tourism among the small states. We have been given an award for one of the best states in terms of startup environment among the small states. We have received an award from the UN for e-governance under the leadership of our IT minister, your local MLA. And this is not at a local level or national level, but an international arena, competing with big nations. Meghalaya came out on the top. And it's a clear example of how governance has changed and Meghalaya is now moving forward. And I'd like to tell you that all the developments that has been done, it's not enough. I know there's a lot more to be done. A lot more to be done. But we are on the right track. And today I keep telling people that there will be many people who will criticize us. That's fine. That's how democracy works. But we take criticism positively. We learn from our mistakes. We change our way if it is not moving in the right direction. But we do it by ensuring that we keep the people in front of us. The interest of the people and the interest of the state is paramount to this government. And that's why today, which I said in my speech during Independence Day, that the biggest thing that we have been able to achieve in the last 4.5 years is the belief and the hope in the minds of the people that things can change, things can happen. Impossible projects like the Klur project has been inaugurated yesterday. Impossible issues like the border issues are being addressed and are being resolved today. People have a belief and a faith that this government can do it. And that is one of the biggest achievements I feel that we have been able to do. It's a change in the mindset of the people, where now they believe that yes, there is a government. There is a government that wants to do things. There is a government that can do things. There is a government that has done things. Today in JJM program, Honorable Minister was just informing you that augmentation program for the census towns, the census areas was not possible. Government of India had made it clear that it is only for rural areas. But it is because of the initiative being taken by the Honorable Minister and a push from my side. We went to Delhi, we met the Honorable Minister, we explained to them that how census towns may not be in a rural area, but for all practical purposes, they are outside the municipal and urban area, and hence they should be treated as rural area. And after our convincing and arguments we gave to the Honorable Minister, he was convinced. And I'm happy to inform you that the SCLC meeting of the JJM under the chairmanship of the Chief Secretary has already sat once. They have already included Lawsohtun area, 10.67 crores for the augmentation of water supply in Lawsohtun area under JJM. And within a matter of 2 to 3 weeks, this project will be approved, and we expect that we will be coming back to Lawsohtun to lay the foundation stone for the water supply of Lawsohtun area of 10.67 crores within the month of November. So friends, I will not take much time, but I once again wanted to assure you that under the dynamic leadership of your MLA, who has been very committed and persistent in all his efforts to ensure that his constituency and the people of his area get the development that they deserve. Today, Milliam constituency and Lawsohtun area is changing. We are moving forward. Everything cannot be done in matter of just years. Takes time. But we have started the process of moving forward. And we look forward to your support to be able to continue the work that we have started. And let me assure you, and you have seen many, many examples of how this government is committed to the people and how we have ensured that every decision we take has been in the interest of the people of the state in many situations. I assure you that in the days to come also, we will work closely with the people. We will keep the people first in every decision that we make.